Hello everybody, this is Havoc. Welcome to our newest Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play. Last series I played as the United States of America. We turned them communist? Yes, we turned them communist and kind of got wrecked ourselves. We learned a whole lot. So we are going to be starting with the French. I thought it'd be pretty cool. I know it's kind of been covered a lot, but then again, so is like every single one of the major countries. And I've played around with a lot of the smaller countries, and it's just not quite as fun, at least not for a YouTube series, a YouTube playlist. So we're going to start with France. They have national spirit. Victors of the Great War. Their land doctrine research time has a 75% debuff, or buff? Debuff. Your recruitable population is down 0.3%. Disjointed government, daily power, political cost, 0.8. That's a lot. And national unity is minus 10%. The only thing that is positive is we are protected by the Magno line. That gives us max planning plus 25%, but planning speed's down 25%. So, despite the devastation of the Great War, France has been on the road to recovery thanks to a strong economy. However, the depression has still affected the country, and the new German regime has no interest in paying the war reparations stipulated by the Treaty of Versailles. When the treaty was signed, a French marshal famously remarked that it was not peace, but an armistice of 20 years. Those 20 years are now rapidly running out. So we are going to choose them. As you can see, France starts out with quite a bit of territory. We have some over here in, what is this, Siam? The Siam-esque region. We have quite a bit of territory over here in France. Most of it is guarded by our fellow United Kingdom lads. And I think that's about it. We have something here. So we have quite a bit of territory, but I am going to focus mainly on the mainland in the beginning. We are democratic by nature. Oh, we are a party radical. Join faction tension limit, Lend-Lease tension limit, all these things. We only guarantee other ideologies, and we lower world tensions with guarantees. So we're going to save and play with the Iron Man, which means we can't save and go back in time. It's the only way to get achievements as well. So we are paused. Good Lord, we have a lot of troops. Alright, let's just take a look just to see what all we have and where. We have some... We don't have any troops over here in this part of France. Alright, and what about over here in Asia? Yes, we do have quite a bit. Quite a bit. I'm going to try to slow down. Oh, and we also have, what is this, Iraq, essentially? Or, yeah, I mean, I guess it would be, you're talking Syria, that kind of area, right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right down to it. We're going to focus on some research in the beginning. Do my standard industrial and research tech. And there we go. We have some free civilian factories, and we probably should develop that a little more. So I'm just going to build in sets of 3, and then I've decided that's kind of what I want to do, is this kind of different strategy. Building up a lot of military is pretty important for me. I feel if we can do that, then we could definitely be on our way. So do that. Let's go ahead and build some naval dockyards while we're here, and then some land forts. I'm actually going to build... We have some land forts all along here, but I'm going to continue that trend right there. And then we're actually... You know what? No. No, 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 no. What we're going to do, if we can get there in time, we're going to build some land forts over here on the Italian front. That way we can... I'm going to build some of those there, and we'll actually build some coastal forts. Hopefully we can be able to repel those guys at Tunisia. So we're going to go there, you're going to go there. We are going to focus quite a bit on building up our navy. It's something that I want to really focus on in the future, and then that's pretty much it. We could... No, we can't. Okay. And then once all of that's done, we're gonna just develop the crap out of what hopefully we have left. Hopefully we don't lose this area. But I don't think we will. And then after that, ooh, actually, you know what? Before that. Before all of that, what we really need to be concerned about is anti-air. Which I know we have it in several regions, but I'm just going to blanket the country in anti-air. Especially on this front. Okay, and those guys... highest priority, let's go ahead and actually shift these up. But they're not going to be my absolute highest priority. I just want them shifted up a bit. So we're going to do that. Let's shift. Let's just do it from this point. And then, actually, we'll draw it down to here. That way we get, you know, quite... I've actually done a lot more. Let's focus these guys at the top. There we go. That gives us a good mix there, and then it focuses on our infantry in the future. So we have submarines. I think we'll build some submarines. We're just going to, instead of auto, where do I want to put it? We'll have to see. I feel it would be prudent to put them in here. Savoy. Let's just put everything in Savoy. All of our... Because I feel like we should be able to take Italy pretty easily. Potentially. And then we have a lot of... I guess we don't have a lot of factories here. So we'll do that. We're filled all over the place. Now, our recruitable populace is only 363,000. And I don't want to build these old school tanks necessarily. But I might build a few. We are going to build... 5 units of Mountaineers, and those units are going to go into Savoy. We are going to build... I don't know what the difference is between these two. I wish... Oh, here we go. So this is purely light tank, and this is a very solid mix of everything. What are we currently building in production right now? We're building everything, so we might as well build for the motorized. We're going to train 15 of those, and we're actually going to put those in France. I'm actually going to put them in Alsace. And then some, probably just regular troops. That will be our core. And then we're going to set those... we're going to set those in Lorraine. Alright, so we got that. Our national focus now. It's been a while since I've actually done a main place. So we're actually going to see... a main country, by the way, has specific tech, in case you guys didn't know. Whereas minor countries all have a generic one. So I've been focused on the generic one for a while. We're actually going to do government reform. We'll start with that. I know we have low manpower. We need, what, a lot of oil. The U.S. can supply that for us, no problem. And that should be about it. Now, it's going to take a lot of setup here. We're going to do a lot of it. Tactical bombers. We're going to put all of our fighters in... is that the closest airfield? No, this one is. So we're going to put all of our fighters there. Let's see. All of our tactical bombers will probably go there as well. Yeah, they'll handle it. And then we'll go out from there. Now, wow, we have a huge army, guys. We have a lot of troops. We especially have a pretty huge division, I feel, here. Show me troops only. None of these have been assigned to theater, so there's not going to be a theater to deal with. I'm actually going to draw all of you guys. All of you, plus you. You're actually going to go... there's Portugal. We're going to be going to war with Italy, so let's actually meet up here. You're going to form a troop, and we're going to call this the African Theater. A lot of this first episode is probably going to be setting up troops rather than doing much of all else. Let's see here. Max entrenchment, leadership gained. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give him a field marshal. So that's all of those troops. We have so many troops. We do need to put a significant amount of troops on the front line of Italy's. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, and 20. You guys will make your own division, and we will max entrenchment. This is the guy that I want. We'll give him a level 3. That level 3 has max entrenchment as well. You're going to go on this front, and we're going to draw a front line all along. Nope. Oh, okay. We actually did the wrong place. Front line all along the Italian border. And you'll do that, and you'll also be exercising. Alright, so we need... Actually, he is not part of the African theater. You are in your new theater. This is the... We'll actually call this... We're going to get super specific this time. We're going to call this the Italian theater. And then we still have quite a few troops left. I think everyone else... Oh no, we need to get Mountaineer troops in with these guys. And I am... So you're going to all go here. And I am going to throw in some motorized as well. So we got 28 troops. 28 troops is more than enough, I feel, for that front line. And then everyone else I'm pretty much going to throw into the German line. I wish you could do like a... You scroll all the way down and make your own, and these guys are going to go into the German front. Which I'm actually going to call German front. No, we'll call it German Theatre. Awesome. These guys do get high priority, for sure. And they are going to get Maurice Gamelin. Anyone else who isn't in the army is going to get assigned that guy as well. Because that will be a humongous... I guess that's not a huge line, actually. Poor Luxembourg. Poor Luxembourg just chilling there. We're going to draw that front line all the way there. You're going to execute. Which means we're all going to go here. And then that front line should spread out. And I think after spending half the episode getting ready... Oh, actually, my fleets. Durr. Okay, so my fleets... No, I need my fleets. I got these guys and these guys. You're going to meet here. I'm going to merge all of you. Subs, I'm actually going to keep my subs with this fleet. And then we got 35 guys here. You guys are going to merge all into one, except for, you know what? Create a new fleet from this group. We're going to right-click, all subs. You're going to... you're going to go to the Western Mediterranean. And you're going to patrol... Actually, you're going to... Convoy raiding? I think that'd probably be good. Search and destroy. You'll search and destroy. And then this dude. Okay, well, we're going to get these submarines. Submarine attack, absolutely. And we have destroyers and heavy cruisers here. So I feel leadership spotting chance, number of ships in the first contact. I feel that's important for whenever we get those guys. You select. You are going to go into here. Search and destroy. We got 32 ships here. We could put this guy here. He's gonna patrol, and we're gonna give him that guy. We're gonna give this guy number of ships in first contact. He's actually going to go and actually, you know what? Come here, and you come here. Nope. Nope, I'm not having you do anything. You're going to go there. We're going to merge those two fleets together. And then we have a 21 fleeter here, which we're going to push over here. And you're going to patrol this area. You are going to do convoy raiding. And you are going to patrol. That'll be pretty good. I'm sure we are missing a lot of stuff. We have these guys over here as well. 3 ships, 3 subs. Alright, sweet. You're going to search and destroy when the time comes. Actually, you're just going to patrol. And then we just have one here for troops. And we have those guys, which we should be okay. We may own some of these islands, but I don't really know. And then, of course, 3 ships over here. I'm going to leave you alone, and you're going to go there. Alright, so, like I said, with now over half the episode gone, let's go ahead and keep it at 3 speed. And all of the troops are moving. We'll probably actually do it to 4 speed. Can we send volunteers? We're not allowed to send volunteer forces. That S, no bueno. Yes, we have low manpower. I realize this. We have the Italian theater. These guys are exercising. Good. The German theater, they are exercising as well. All of you guys. The strategic redeployment order. Interesting. I didn't know that. Alright, so we're chilling. We're rolling. We had troops there? Yeah. So again, nothing's really going to happen that's too important at the moment. We are just basically recruiting and deploying what we can. We have set... I am going to set reinforcements and upgrades as a top priority. And we're going to super fast forward time. I'm actually... My permissions for the game, we're going to autosave... we're going to autosave weekly. Apply, close, awesome. So again, not a whole lot's going to happen this very first episode. And that's okay with me. We are going to... all submarines are going to be their own thing. And you're actually going to come up into the Baltic. And you are going to search and destroy there. Meanwhile, you guys are going to come up here. And you are going to do convoy raiding. The Spanish Civil War. Okay, so we're going to see if we can't get involved in this. I don't think we can. It said something about how we can't intervene. Country is not allowed to send volunteer forces. So basically, we just have to watch these guys. I could declare war, right? I have to justify a war goal. Same across the board. Okay, never mind. Italy took one state while they took Ethiopia really fast. Once those guys all get their government reform, okay, a remilitarization of the Rhineland. Okay, so this is where we get in automatically. Basically, they want to reinstate militarization of the Rhineland, which I think is over here. This is an act of war. Political power minus 150, gain base national unity minus 10, so we lose national unity. Gets the event remilitarization of the Rhineland. UK must approve for the bonus to take place. France joins the Allies. If it breaks out, we will suffer a civil war, and the communist supporters start a civil war. Now, if we issue a diplomatic objection, we gain the protest action opinion, German rank minus 25. We can't afford this right now. Oh no! Crap. Well, we did it anyways. Awesome. If we do it, we will suffer a civil war. Rhineland remains demilitarized. So, basically, we just screwed ourselves over already. That's fun. That's really fun. Metropolitan France. I don't know if that's support the status quo. Game-based national unity. Oh, we're still researching. Hold on. We'll go... Oh, man. Let's do this. Not enough slots for the infrastructure. Okay. Defensive focus. We'll do that. We'll do a little bit of defensive focus. We researched that we need to... you know what? Naval... Let's actually research... Oh, never mind. We can't do that. Max planning plus 30%. 504 days. No. That is not worth it to me. Let's upgrade our tanks. That's what we need to do. So we have that tank. We could go down there, or we could go to here. This is a heavy tank. And we will do that. Now what we're going to have to worry about is... we're going to draw these guys. Because they're going to break with us. That's what's going to happen. And that sucks. I hope we don't lose a lot of troops. Let's actually go north of Paris. I'm going to delete this. That Italian theater is now going to become... Because once war does break out, we will face a broken area. Okay, so election, communist, and government. No, a broad coalition of democratic parties is preferable. So we are down to 15% national focus, and we have like no political power whatsoever. It's amazing. Offensive line, or front line. This is what we're going to do. Okay, we can't draw a front line here. We will draw a fallback line. Right there. Basic machine tools has been researched. Concentrated gives us factory output. We're going to go with dispersed because we will receive quite a lot of raiding and bombing from the Germans. Land fort construction, coastal fort. Army experience, gains national spirit, infantry equipment production plus 10%. We're going to go with none of those. Let's go with air focus. No. We're going to support the status quo. We get national unity there. We need national unity desperately. The German front, these guys are still in there. Those guys are still training. We should be training. Nope. Let's go here. Can't research that. Don't want to. We need some support is what we actually need. But we also need support weapons. That will help us greatly in the wars to come. Alright, guys. Super fun stuff. We are just chilling. We did not allow the remilitarization of the Rhineland, so that's interesting. We'll see what they do with it. How would you just disperse? Like, you're supposed to kind of spread out. I don't know. The games attended by 49 different nations. Germany saw the most success, while the Americans came in second. Good for them. Once we declare war on them, we will have some major issues. Let's look at production, though. We're making quite a few things here. Construction, we went with Britain, support the status quo. Strengthen the government, gains weekly national unity for 365 days. Requires go with Britain. So yeah, we're going to do that because we desperately need national unity. We could modify the government. I don't think we can. No, we can't. You are an idiot, sir. Looks like Italy's preparing a nice front. It looks as though nationalist Spain is going to beat out Republican Spain. No big surprises there. All these guys are trained, so we're going to untrain them. Renault. That was our tank. But since we are working on this, let's go. Actually, let's go over into this region. We're going to get radio. Reinforcement rate plus 5%. We are almost reinforced. Good with the reinforcements there. And we're building lots of other good stuff. Not a whole lot to go on. Strengthen the government. So you see we would gain plus 2.2% per day, I think, per something. And we actually need to go aggressive focus. I don't think that was. Oh, okay, here we go. Workers threatened with strikes. Gains factory strikes for 90 days. We can negotiate a deal. Party popularity to communist. Minus 10% for 90 days? Good lord. That's absolutely insane. We will negotiate a deal. I'll give them a chunk. Support weapons has been researched along with dispersed industry. We desperately need to focus on these guys. Let's go with logistics company. And Treaty of Valencia, Nationalist Spain 1. We're going to go with construction 2. National unity. Infantry equipment. Revisit the Matignon agreements. There's no way competing with the Germans. We are falling behind. We have the opportunity to officially revoke newly gained workers' rights countrywide. Gains national unity or revoke the rights. We will be as efficient as before. Definitely. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Want to try to screw up as little as possible. And now that Nationalist Spain, we're going to have to worry about them in the future. But what can you do? You know what? They may not even, like, come and get us. I mean, it's 1937. They're not going to do anything. This is the demilitarized zone, so I did not let them take the Rhineland. But again, once war starts, we will have to deal with southern France. So, big, awesome wahoo there. Those guys are good. Those guys are almost good. We have one more guy. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Production. We still have a lot of production to get through. It's awesome. Wow, 100. Levy en masse. We're actually just going to research these just in case. Alright. What about you? Are you good to go? You are good to go. So we're going to debuff you, or whatever. Radio. We're going to do some more research. And that will be the end of part 1, ladies and gentlemen. So we are very well on our way to potentially splitting the country in half. That won't happen for a while, thank goodness. But, I mean, with Italy and all these guys, we're just anxiously awaiting World War II. We are working on production, and that will get done as soon as it can. We've got all sorts of industry coming in. That's a lot of air, I'll tell you that. So anyways, I do hope you enjoyed part 1. I know it wasn't terribly exciting, but things will get much more exciting as soon as we are able to start declaring war, and once Italy decides they're going to do all sorts of their crap. So if you did enjoy this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. This is Havoc, and I am out of here. Peace!